Yo, what is up, everyone? My name is Strike, and I do Star Wars. And today, as always, I am joined by the usual suspects. We got Jessica, we got Maul, we got Max, we got JT, we got Charlie, we got Vor, and we got Avela with me, as always. And we're ready to watch episode 3 of AHSOKA. There we go.
Hey, Wizard. Good job.
Thank you.
We've got low cats
It's a
too.
hard job. Yeah. Oh, yes. And furry assistants. No, not that. Let's just move on.
Poor choice of words.
About that.
So I'm assuming we're allowing Wookiees in.
Oh
On
man.
next title.
What a start. Lumpy? No. Wait,
You said it.
that.
You said it.
You should have worn a
It's
lumpy
over there.
shirt,
The lump
Kind of.
returns.
With the vibe of like the Jar Jar shirt.
I don't have a lumpy.
You should have one.
You need to give me one.
Okay. Well, AHSOKA episode 3. It's about, we got they've not really released them early this time around, so I'm guessing they will release it on point again. So we got about 25 minutes.
Cool.
We can predict what it will be called.
Oh, yeah, any predictions on what it will be called? The first episode was called Master and Apprentice, and the second one was Toil and Trouble.
The light and the saber.
Strategy.
Depending on how far we go in the storyline, like Bad Juju.
Bad juju.
We're all going to die.
Blue guy. No, Blue Boy.
Space Way.
Oh, I bet it's going to be something like light and dark or something, and they'll go into the background of those orange saber people, maybe.
It goes plaid.
Or Free Purgle.
I was going to go with spicy water.
Not Free Willy.
Spicy
Free
water.
Purgle.
I don't know.
Well, they're all something and something so far, so that's what I was.
Star and Wars.
Charlie, what
Revenge of the Purgle.
What's
right
going on?
here.
Late. Rip Qui-Gon, yes.
We
F in the
watched it
chat.
today
We actually watched Phantom Menace today, yeah.
in German.
Nah.
In German, yes. How did you like it?
Very German.
Very German.
Very sure.
Indeed.
Dude, I watched Revenge of the Sith like a night ago, and I'm like, every time I watch it, I'm just like, I forget how freaking good the movie is. I'm just like,
Yes.
oh, it's so freaking good.
Honestly, I think I really have that feeling anytime I watch any of the first 6 movies. It's just
Fair.
Just put them on in the background, have them as like white noise in the background while you're doing your stuff.
There's just something about Revenge's opening though, with the title crawl, and then goes right in the chorus on it. Yes.
Okay, I will say though, in our ship tier list ranking, which is yet to come out, but we said that there are. I didn't say y'all said that there were the Clone Wars style Y-wings in that in the scene, and I froze frame every scene, and I didn't see a
I
single
don't think
one.
there are.
I don't know who said it. I don't know who
Think on the
said
Battle
it.
of Coruscant
I'm not
or only
a ships guy.
R170?
I don't know.
But one of us said it, and I was just like, "There are," and y'all were like, "Yeah." I'm like,
Nah,
Someone
I don't
probably
know.
said the wrong information, and then I probably verbally agreed because I don't know.
I was like, "Yeah, that sounds right." Yeah,
I had to rewatch
Yeah.
it again. I vaguely remember, but I do remember something.
Really,
about it.
for the main sort of I guess still pre-Order 66 stuff. It's all Arc 170s, and then
Yeah.
after Order 66, you pretty much only see the V-wings.
yeah.
But you don't see any fighters on the Republic side really intertwined. So
That would have been cool though if they would have had some
Yeah.
the Republic Clone War style Y-wings. That would have been sick.
but I guess it makes sense because it was a bare bones defense fleet. So
Yeah.
there isn't that much use for bombers, I guess.
True.
But yeah.
Mm.
Great conversation about this.
I know we're really talking about AHSOKA here. Weaven says the extended Revenge of the Sith is amazing. Charlie, is that good AHSOKA talk yet?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I I've kind of put it in the thumbnail because I'm guessing that's where we're going. Honestly, directly is that Ahsoka is probably gonna head towards. I forgot the planet already, but the planet where they have this map
Cetos.
and the sort of sea biscuit. I don't think that's what it's called. But yeah, like where they have the sort of Typhon-esque temple or whatever structure. No, that's not nice, is it? Is it also?
She used the magic. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think there's going to be some confrontation there. So,
Yeah.
I mean, Ahsoka is the extended. It's season 7 of Clone Wars Mash. Yeah. Well, no. I mean, we got to differentiate here because I mean there were some key parts in the extended of Revenge of the Sith that that would have been just really cool. I mean, a lot of it was just I mean longer scenes, but also I think more like Clone Wars.
Talking about
What? What is he talking about?
like the edited fan made one.
No, I get what he's saying. Like with like editing in the season 7 of Clone Wars Mash, like.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's not the. In my mind, it's not the true extended edition of.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the 4-hour cut just being different perspectives of a drawn Order 66. You know, like I'd like to see the actual single line.
The live action, extended edition.
Like maybe throw like a Vader mission in there, like him testing out the suit for the first time, and then have that lead into A New Hope. You know?
I want to see Ahsoka at the funeral at the end, like we do in Tales. Like that would be. I was watching that scene where like Padme's getting like escorted down. I'm like Ahsoka's somewhere. Like I try to look for her every time. I know she's not there, but I'm like,
it's like
in the crowd somewhere.
And Rex. Yeah, and Rex.
Yeah, and Rex. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, for like. I think the most famous one, I don't know any of the sort of information for episode 2, but I know, I mean, Revenge of the Sith, apparently there was like this 4 to 5 hour version that then got cut down.
Mm-hmm.
And I know for Phantom Menace, I think only like Jake Lloyd and someone else was saying like there was like a 6-hour version of Phantom Menace before it got cut down.
Phantom Menace is already super long.
Like, and I will say this, a 6-hour version where the scenes were already like done. Like, I mean, maybe not all of the scenes were like, completely, CGI finished, but it was like, a fluid continuation of the movie. So
I remember Nick Gillard saying on one of the most recent things that Qui-Gon and Maul's fight was supposed to be a little bit like longer. He was supposed to like flip onto like the thing on the first time they see each other. And that blew my mind.
That whole fight at the end was supposed to be longer. Also, the politics scene where the Nemoidians, Newt Gunray, Rune Hako, they first land in the invasion, and they start talking to like the Naboo officials, and finally like following through and arresting them, walking down the stairs and discussing and stuff like that. It's in the bonus features, like the making of the movie. It goes a little bit into that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think
there's George on the couch, and he's like, "Yeah, I want to do too much in some places."
I think the desert fight was also supposed to be longer as well with Qui-Gon, and like, there was more to it that they cut.
Yeah,
we missed 4 hours of Jar Jar. That's what it was.
There's even like behind the scenes, or I think it's actually just a picture behind the scenes where Maul jumps up the ramp of the Nubian cruiser as well.
Yes, Nubian.
There's a book called what's the book called? Is it called Storyboards? There's a Storyboards book for episodes 1 through 3 and 4 through 6, and it's just the photo panels of how scenes were gonna play out that were scrapped, and used scenes. And a lot of the towards the end fight one was just Obi-Wan and Maul, like different moves they were gonna do, like bouncing off the ray shield walls when they closed and opened.
Ray and Ewan beat the crap out of each other, all for the sake of art and bent metal and stuff like that. Doing that, so amazing.
Honestly, they should go back to that. There is just nothing better than actually beating the crap out of each other and then just editing the laser over. But I guess one thing that to kind of get away from the prequels, I would love to talk more about the prequels, don't get me wrong, but we need to talk a bit about Ahsoka. One thing that could could be interesting. I think if it leads now in this episode already to a confrontation between like Balin and Ahsoka, could be the talk about possibly their past at the temple, because Balin was a Jedi at the temple during the time. He disappeared after Order 66.
I keep forgetting that.
And so sort of their conversation, I think, could be a driving factor on how interesting this episode will be. So yeah, what do you guys would hope how that would go? Or what is even the thought, how are Balin and Ahsoka gonna sort of,
he seems like a guy that doesn't really want to like gung-ho and kill her or like engage in combat with her. So I'm very curious if they actually cross paths and use just like one of those things where she either forgot about it or something like that, just like being kind at either lightsaber training thing or droid, something like that. So
well, Charlie, I like to think of him as like a dark version of Obi-Wan, like Ben Kenobi on the desert. He's kind of a guard dog in a way, the way he's acting, at least, where he's chasing power, but he doesn't want to go out of his way to really eliminate threats. He kind of just, it seems like he's predicted in the sense that he wants the stuff to come to them. And if it gets in his way, he'll just dispose of them and then just keep doing what he's doing, he's playing guard dog at the that CTOS temple, whatever. So
that's be very curious.
That's a good good approach. But really quickly, Christopher demands it. We have to settle the debate. We're going row through, starting with Maul. Okay, Maul says phase 2. All right, Jessica, do you have an opinion? Do you even know what phase 1?
I have no opinion.
No. Okay.
I haven't watched the Clone Wars.
Okay. Max?
So they both have their merits. I think depending on the day, my answer. I usually
like ARC Trooper.
I would say 9 times out of 10 I'm going to go phase 2, but there's something about that classic Finn on the phase 1s that's just, I don't know, there's something sexy about it. I don't know. It's like it's like seeing like a old like 50s car with the fins on the back, like there's something classic about it. But I'd probably have to go phase 2.
Gotcha. JT?
Phase 3. Yeah.
Ooh.
I like phase 3.
Star Killer, Force Unleashed, fanboy, get
out. No, I mean phase 2 is pretty much the go-to. I like that it's the branch between the stormtroopers, the evolution.
Charlie.
Well, not really my ex-analysis. Cortosis, no. Just I'll go to phase 2, honestly. I do love 1 for the things, the previous and original Clone Wars and stuff like that. But when it starts to meld into the colors and future Empire stuff,
No.
I have
4.
spoke.
2, I guess.
2. Yeah. What would you say? 1 or 2? Okay, say either of the. I'm not even going to say.
If you really like to be fair, we want Rex's armor.
2? Yeah. Yeah, I would also have to say phase. I mean, I love all of the different clone phases. I mean,
the same.
No, they're not.
I would say Wolf is probably my favorite. I like that phase 2 Wolf helmet. It's like so...
phase 1 is just the clean first version. It's like like that like proud entry phase, and phase 2 is just I will fuck your day up. Like it's like the battle hardened soldier, like the nothing beats it. So I think the panel has decided phase 2. But phase 1 is still fucking great. So
yeah, they both do a lot of squats.
Hey, T. Davidson, long time no see.
Hey, cool, man. It's been a while.
Christopher himself says phase 1 was stronger and could deflect probably blaster bolts, but phase 2 had more mobility. Yes.
Is that a
phase
thing?
3 is whoa! It's complete trash.
How dare!
Be careful,
Wait, is
JP.
that a thing?
Don't pop above
phase
this
one
one.
phase 1 was stronger.
What's up, Obsession? Hey, good to see you. Long time no see too.
Hey, man.
Hope you're doing good.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, mean, as Max said, like Phase 1 just has this like elegance factor to
What
it.
about Phase AHSOKA?
Yes. Good pros and cons about both. Very wizard, like
You
Batman.
get out of here. You're too goofy today.
No, we're supposed to talk about the AHSOKA. We're just talking about clones all the time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if the AHSOKA show integrates clones, we'll talk about AHSOKA, right? Until then, we'll talk about.
Just because you said that, we're getting an Order 66 flashback with clones.
Oh no!
We'll get a bunch of racks.
Anakin flashback.
Question
Max, don't even get me going.
that is one thing
Confirmed
that I think I would be very interested in. What if we see an Order 66 flashback with Balin? You know, because like we've gotten so many Order 66 flashbacks now from the temple, but what if we finally get another one? You know, kind of like Ayla and Felucia, like an actual battle on a different planet. You know, in a different sort of unique environment.
Cool.
Fingers crossed, man.
It's
Possibly Order 66.
Possibly him even losing his old Padawan or something like that.
It's
that'd
dicey.
be cool.
The other way
It's dicey
around, not the
territory.
master sacrifices, but the Padawan gets killed.
I'd actually really like that, honestly. Like that would be cool to like kind of show his like, because I feel like he's more of like he doesn't really want to be evil. He just kind of doing what he has to do to survive, since like the orange blade and stuff like that. And I think that would really play into it if he did have like an apprentice that like didn't make it or something. That'd be sick.
Ahsoka has broken me out of Star Wars hibernation. Well, good. You know, it's, I mean, really, I mean, there are a lot of good reasons to come back to Star Wars. It doesn't even have to be something that's coming out at the moment. But hey, it's good to hear that there's something that motivates you to come back to Star Wars. It's good.
You can always watch the holiday special, brother.
Always good novels coming out.
Unless you got the EU tattooed on your brain, there's no need to even go into hibernation. There is so much stuff out there.
Tattooed on your brain.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, we got like 9 minutes left. I think there are
that's
really good.
That's dicey territory, showing the how we survived. I'm interested in how they're gonna do that. Because Order 66 is supposed to be a blindside. The clones were supposed to get the jump on the Jedi.
Yeah. Well,
we shall see.
So I'm interested.
That was a crazy thing as it was. I just finished. What happened?
Is this post Empire? Well, is this post Empire? This is post Return. My God, this is Mandalorian timeline right now.
This is like 6-7 years at least after Return.
Return of the Jedi. Yeah. So we're a good bit after Empire.
So if you watch, was it episode 1 of Ahsoka when the Morgan Elsbeth, whatever, she actually talks about the magistrate encounter with Ahsoka and how she's questioning Thrawn. So that's supposed to be after season 2 at least.
Right, and it's also around the same timeline as the last scene of Rebels, which is like it just mirrored the last Rebels shot with Sabine and Ahsoka. So it's officially we have the sort of continuation. All right, here it continues.
Yeah, dude.
Aaron is a Rebel general, so I was wondering if this was post Rebels.
Yeah,
it's very post Rebel.
Yeah, she's a it's New Republic, so she's a New Republic officer.
General. I'm a general.
General, yeah. Miss Karen Syndulla is definitely a general. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I was going to say real fast about going back real fast to the I don't know what you consider this as phases and stuff out of the armor. I finally finished the the new Thrawn trilogy. At the very end, turns out when Anakin and Thrawn teamed up and went on a thing, he accidentally foiled one of Sidious's things for Cortosis that was going to be on the armor of the clones. How do you think that would go for Order 66? Overkill.
Yeah, I didn't hear that, but I do know that there was supposed to be lightsaber resistant material on the B3 super ultra battle droids, like those super tall, like 9-foot ones, and they had like the shoulder rockets and the double cannons going on. But those are only in EU. That's like
I mean, I know that they're like really back in the day. I don't remember if they, because I for some reason I'm thinking that they called it Katarn armor, but I know now in canon Katarn armor is commando armor. But I think it was the same term before sort of Beskar was a thing. I think that was like sort of the armor material for Boba, and back then, sort of in the books, I think it was supposedly a material that would, if a lightsaber struck it, it would deactivate the lightsaber.
Yep. Cortosis would short it out. Yeah.
Yep. That's exactly what I'm saying, I guess.
Right. There are different lightsaber resistant materials, but Cortosis, that one did have the ability to actually short the crystal.
That blew my mind when I read that, finished that trilogy completely, because I knew I need that for this and everything like that in case, Thrawn is going to show up. Still.
I will say that would be sort of like the Rome of like we're getting into OP territory or like really funky stuff.
Dude, if you had full head to toe Cortosis armor with Ysalamari's wrapped around your neck and a vibroblade, nothing can happen to you.
Well, at least not from a Jedi. I mean, somebody with a rocket launcher could still come along and absolutely, waste you. But
oh man.
So uncivilized.
How do you think they're going to kill off Rey's character since he's no? Well, that's the thing. He, unfortunately, rest in peace. He died after filming for the series was finished. So I don't. That's the thing. I think we all don't know if his character was going to pass anyway, or if they had continuity plans with him, which would be really upset.
Because if there's a scene where he dies, then
Well, I mean, we'll know by the end of the series, but right now we still don't know. So that's why I'm saying I can't give an answer to his question.
Hell of a performance.
But I mean, the easy answer is the lightsaber. He's gonna get killed with a lightsaber. That's my guess. That's an easy guess. Lightsaber.
I think Sabine is going to stab him, but he's
not
going to
run through with lightsaber and like fall over and die instantly.
No, someone's gonna.
I mean, I guess they can. No, I don't think. No, we don't even know. We don't even know if there would be a season 2. And exactly like since he died before any sort of like allowance could be given by him, I don't think this would ever happen.
If they want to continue them, they could AI his voice and put him in a mask.
Yeah, but the problem is they can't just use his voice even with AI. Like for instance, like I don't know if you guys seen, but recently there was news that James Earl Jones signed a contract that allows the owner of Lucasfilm to use the archival voice recordings of him to keep Vader alive with the Vader voice. But he had to sign a contract that basically says like, hey, you can use my voice with whatever, you're good. But like legally you can't just use an actor's voice even if it's like AI put together, which I think is a good thing, because just imagining how many scummy companies are out there that then just use the stuff even if the actor's still alive and just don't pay the actor. So
but if the actor's, dead and gone, and it's a good product, I don't know. At least I think I would make an exception for something like that. Like if Mark Hamill was dead, and Luke Skywalker, was done, they want to bring him back in some way. There's no way for him to sign a contract, nothing like that. And I hear of, a Luke, like an awesome Luke project coming out, Yuzang Vong, something like that. I might make an exception.
Well, they usually ask the family. Like that's what they did for Carrie Fisher. They asked like her daughter.
Right, exactly. Like I think there should be absolutely no leeway of them just being like, well, I mean, we can't ask her now, so let's just do it anyway. So yeah, I think it should either just be.
Well, I mean, probably nowadays they're gonna start doing that more.
But not using it in a scummy way. Like not trying to slight
but I mean
anyone.
that's a slippery slope. How do you determine if it's a scummy way or not?
If it's in service of the fans and the fans alone.
Yeah, but who determines that?
The fans.
Disney?
The fans do.
I don't no, the fans
I would have a mass vote. Many years.
No. I don't even think they do that. I think they really just ask the family. If the family says it's okay, they do it. And the family says no, then they don't.
Yeah, that's what they did with Tarkin as well.
Yeah, Peter Cushing.
I don't know. I'm split on that one, Christopher.
I mean, I've got the feeling that his character's not going to make it out of this series anyway. That a lot of these bad guys are going to get killed off. So
I hope not to an extent, because I'm already liking. I mean, obviously, I'm really liking Balin and Shin. I think they're both awesome. So I hope at least one of them. Well, I guess now more likely Shin makes it out of it, because you don't really see that many, badass force users in this time and age. So
yeah, I just want to see them do something before they get killed off. That's my big complaint with the Inquisitors as well.
I'm conflicted because
already massacred a cruiser. I mean, that's pretty good.
Order 66 was supposed to take out virtually everybody, and it just seems like there's more and more Jedi popping up. So I'm like, I mean, it's kind of already too late because they're already here and now. But I'm just the more we get, I'm just man, did I get it's not realistic that every Jedi was dead, but I don't know. It seems like the original trilogy, it was supposed to be Luke, Leia, Yoda, and Obi-Wan, and those were the only people left. And now it just doesn't seem like it's that way. So I'm just every time we get,
but it would be more Max, is realistic because I mean there would just be instances where a Jedi would just be able to survive. But the new episode is out, so we'll settle that some other time.
Max, I had that for Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor when they're coming out, and I was really having my doubts about it. But now I kind of go by the philosophy: if the story's good, I don't mind if they survive Order 66.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. That's fair.
That, and there were thousands of Jedi all over the galaxy.
All right.
We're ready.
Oh, good viewing. I will catch you later. All right, sweet. Sounds good.
Have a good one.
See you
I'm zeroed.
All right. Everyone zeroed?
Good to go.
All right. Then we shall begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
Drink responsibly.
All right, here we go. That phase 1, I can't get over it. It looks so good.
No, you already voted phase 2. You can't change your mind.
Oh, what? Hu Yang pulling a General Grievous? Oh, that's cool. They're using the actual terms.
Oh, I'm watching that. You know why.
It shows precision. That's awesome.
I like Q Yang so much.
David Tennant, man. Doctor Who. Love that voice.
But she's not a Jedi. The Force is very strong in her.
You gotta be faster than me, Neo.
I don't think just believing will be enough here.
Honestly, though, I love that we see training. I feel like we don't see
They're
that
using
enough.
actual Bo-Katans, and that's time to fly. Okay.
Time to fly.
Looks sick.
A-Wings! Yeah.
Ooh, A-Wings.
Shut up.
Agreed. Agreed,
Oh,
JG.
nice. Look at that fleet. Typical couch farters, like literally. Holy shit.
Oh. Jason.
No, not the green hair!
At least it's like a more realistic tone of green and not like a bright, like annoying green.
That's true.
That's Kanan's kid!
Yep.
Not like you do. Success.
Yeah, but not if you have no connection. AHSOKA, why are you being a dumbass?
Reminds me of Qui-Gon having faith in Anakin and no one else did.
Yeah, but Anakin had a higher midichlorian count than Master Yoda.
Because it was tested. She knows something about Sabine that we don't.
New action figure, Ahsoka's cup. That's Snow Moon. Yeah, imagine if she killed Marek. Direct hit. No!
What?
All right, that looks custom tailored.
What? It's awesome, dude.
All right. Okay, that was cool.
What?
Oh, nice. The Republic logo on the side.
Space to land combat, Battlefront 2, take notes.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, Purgles. All right.
Fucking space whales.
Hey! I like that Shin's like headset is like almost exactly the same as like Obi-Wan's and Anakin's from Revenge of the Sith.
That's all we get. That's all we get.
That?
Damn.
It's okay.
All right.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I know. Literally. I'm like, oh, dude. This is Namek all over again.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, God, no. Please, no.
100 episodes later, we're still on the same planet.
Oh, man. I mean, it's a good episode. It's just, dang.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it was all right. Nothing happened too much, but
I like
that
the
ring, I was
battle.
like, man, is that
space whales?
Yeah, it's fucking space whales.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I was like, is that a Jedi starship hyperspace ring? I'm glad I wasn't going crazy.
It's a hyperspace ring. It's
It
just
definitely
really
is.
big.
A ginormous one.
Yeah.
It's a galactic space ring.
I mean, I think it's safe to say that the purpose for it is probably to carry the Chimera through hyperspace. which that's gonna be a looker, like a Star Destroyer with a hyperspace ring. Yeah, no, I mean there was cool stuff here and there, but overall we didn't progress that much at all. I mean, we've made it to the location, but I mean, really, that's kind of it.
Saw whales.
Saw whales.
Space whales.
Yeah. The space fight was pretty cool. It was nice to get some, ship time. Seems like we haven't got a lot of that in some of the shows. Kenobi was kind of light on, actual space fights.
It kind of reminded me of like a classic like Rebels fight, like with the them jumping out of the ship and the weird untraditional ways to beat them.
The spacesuit was definitely.
Yeah, I can't remember that.
Sure.
The episode Ezra did that in, was ironic enough when they were fighting Thrawn. But I do remember him jumping out and using a lightsaber.
Well, yeah, with the Mandalorians.
Yeah, did not expect that. That was pretty cool.
The suit kind of reminded me of the suit that Ahsoka had in Clone Wars when they were on the scuba diving mission on Mon Cala.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was almost expecting her to have a Walkman. Spoilers for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. You should have seen it by now, but it's just like that.
When she was floating across the screen, that was like it felt like a Guardians like shot. Like, she was just like, "Can you come get me?"
Yes,
it was
also cool to see the Republic logo on one of her shoulder plates.
Yeah, it looked clean, the solid white.
I enjoyed the episode. It felt like a Star Wars thing. You're just in space, a little combat, a little bit of storyline. I don't know how Ahsoka's not piecing apart that is that ring is for Thrawn. Like she knows that Morgan Elsbeth is on that ring. She knows that, she has acquaintances like Shin Hati, Balin, and Marok. So that could be the key to bring Thrawn back, but she's not seeing that.
Man.
Well, I'm not sure if she does.
That's the whole reason she's after him.
Yeah.
Right?
I am mind blown that we seen Kanan Jarrus's kid.
I would say the casting for him is very solid. Face wise, I think he actually looks surprisingly similar to the animated character. But yeah, definitely the Joker vibes are real with his hair.
Yeah,
he doesn't look goofy like he looks in. He looks pretty goofy in Rebels, so I feel like they made him look a lot better.
Anakin also looks goofy in Rebels. There's a lot of goofy Rebels translations.
I think the only thing that I'm still having trouble understanding, Stanley, is what's up, is the whole Sabine Ahsoka situation. I just find still so confusing in what direction they're going, because like it's being said like by Hu Yang and like even Sabine herself, like I don't have the Force, like I can't use the Force like you guys can. And now Ahsoka's like on about sort of keep trying. Yeah, but if you don't have the talent for it, then trying, just over and over again doesn't work.
It's just like Karate Kid, I don't have your kung fu.
Yes, that Ahsoka might have had like a Force vision or something, or somehow knows that Sabine is like supposed to use it at some point.
That's why I'm not knocking it now, because I think there is definitely something that the viewers don't know that Ahsoka definitely does know.
I'm knocking it because we know what Sabine is already. She's for one a Mandalorian. She's at 14 created a weapon that almost wiped out her entire race. At 14, she was a cadet at the Imperial Academy. She was an A-list student. She knows like a bazillion languages and Rebels. She can do literally anything that she's being tasked with, and now she's going to be a fucking Jedi. I don't think so.
I don't think
Times
she's
are dire.
Well, she might just have like,
of course, like so stupid.
I think she might just be like. I kind of agree. I kind of don't want her to have the Force, because I think that does make her. I mean, it's cool. Like a Mandalorian Jedi is cool, but I wouldn't be opposed to her having like the level of Force sensitivity that like Chirrut does and Rogue One, because he has like he can sense the Force and sense a lot of stuff, but he can't use the Force. You know, I mean, I guess you could argue at the end he kind of used it with the blaster things, but I feel like that was kind of just like he like called to it, and like the Force, like he wasn't using the Force, it just kind of like protected him for a second.
Yeah,
he was like
more of like he's sort of, you know, I mean, he's just believing in sort of the Force, and it's more that the Force itself, and he's blind. That the Force itself is sort of, you know, giving him sort of the lucky charm with the Death Troopers.
He pulled a paladin move.
So who's to say that the Force isn't giving the lucky charm to Sabine right now when the galaxy needs it?
Right, but the lucky charm, like, I'm totally willing to give her leeway on you know, having similar skills to Chirrut. Like, I'm totally, that is like the amount of dedication that that you bring, and then you can achieve those kinds of levels. But if she moves to like Force abilities, I'm out. Like, I don't agree with that, and there's no leeway there for me.
We did have
it took us Kenobi for it took us till Kenobi to see Vader do some like ground pound move and grab a ship. You know, it's like actual intense Force abilities. So I think nowadays it's not unrealistic to see a trainee do something crazy, just as simple as a pole, you know.
But the thing is, and that would be changing current canon. That's just, there is no other way of saying it. It is established that the Force, you know, surrounds everything. Midichlorians aren't all living beings, but the count, which results in the talent, is set. And if you don't have enough, you're never going to achieve the level of a Jedi or a Sith. It's just not possible.
Disney changing canon, Strike? Come on.
Well,
come on.
No, I mean, I would totally, you know, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm just saying it for what it is. It's by George
there's
Lucas
clearly
canon.
something else to it that we don't know yet. Like, there's a reason that they either need her to learn a specific skill, or that they think that she will be able to do a certain skill, and they just haven't revealed it yet.
That may all be it. I'm sure they have some sort of reason for the story, but the point that I'm making here is that the character of Sabine, I think, is just the wrong choice for it, just because of the wide range of skills that Sabine as a character already has. Like, some would have already argued before this that Sabine is already a character that is hard to align with because she's so good at a lot of things. Like insanely a lot of things, and I think that would just it doesn't help with grounding her character. I think like Sabine is already cool as it is. I mean, she's Mandalorian, damn. Like, I mean, that's, for me, it would already be enough. So I think just honestly making her Force sensitive, like properly Force sensitive, for me would lower her character in that sense. If it was a totally different character that sort of Ahsoka found and is like, you know, taken under her wing, I would not have nearly as much of a problem with it.
I think Ahsoka in general is just trying to take whoever she can get at this point, because even though it's the start of the New Republic, they really don't have allies. And if something like Thrawn's coming back, you're gonna need everyone you can get.
Yeah. Over at what was it, that one place, even Moth, which was great to see her, by the way.
Yeah,
I know Nick stood up.
Yeah, just could sense his presence out there. Got the beach and everything like that. Oh man, hello there, Coffee. It's been a while, but
hey, what's up? I don't know if hate. Strong word.
I could see them complaining that it's kind of like a filler, but I still think it was really entertaining.
I don't hate it.
But no, what I was saying, damn politicians are not doing a damn thing. It's like, even though stuff like that, we don't know if it's actually Thrawn or something like that. You fools.
Yeah, I mean, I made my comment when it happened, but yeah, I mean, it's but I will say it is totally accurate to any source material that depicted the Republic during that time, like them just being incompetent and anti-military. What?
Do we know if those characters who are named were like in any of the books? Because I haven't read any of them.
Xion, I think.
What are they called? Bloodline? No, I don't remember.
What bloodline?
Yeah, they're like some of the not the EU books, like the canon.
Oh, I would not know about that.
Or Alphabet Squadron or any of that stuff. I haven't read it. How was it spelled?
It would have been cool if we got to see Admiral Akbar, because I think in Heir to the Empire he's like a senator or something like that, isn't he? And he gets like framed. That would have been cool.
Well, no, he's still like military general also.
Is he?
Like,
okay.
Like representative. I think he's like, more of a, not an active like commandeer of a ship, but I think he's like sort of that military head of department. Okay. But yeah, he gets framed in Heir to the Empire by that one
of the other freaking Bothan or something like that. Dude, can we get like a Bothan senator or like a Bothan something? Like they're like hate Bothans in Star Wars.
We will never see a Bothan ever.
I know.
Battlefront 2.
I know. It's like they never give us a Bothan. Like we get every creature underneath the sun.
That's our instant, man. They were just like, nah, we're gonna keep on throwing them on the pile.
I just want to see one. I just want to see one.
A Bothan. Many Bothans died to give us.
Andor season 2, maybe. Who knows?
Well, no, but like the Bothans died for episode 6, not 4.
They'll bring them back to die.
I love it.
They'll bring them back just to die.
I just want to see one. I don't care what happens with them. I just want to see one.
Just comes in the frame, falls out. Oh.
Yeah,
drinking like a coconut smoothie. He's like sitting on the beach.
Oh, maybe. Oh gosh,
hilarious, man. Yeah,
I'm excited for next week because I feel like we're definitely going to get that lightsaber duel between Balin and Ahsoka at the temple.
Yes,
it's safe to say.
And then the duel between Sabine and Shin again in the forest as well, hopefully.
Yeah, I want to see her in her Mando armor with a lightsaber. I think that's going to be a sick shot of her just like holding it with the, because I think we got that in like their sizzle reel or something like that, right? She's like holding a lightsaber with like her armor on or something.
Yeah.
So
we could even get that other Merrick and Ahsoka duel that happens in the forest in the trailers as well. So there could be 3 lightsaber duels next episode.
Oh, it's cool to hear his voice too, like because we haven't heard his voice yet. It's a very like deep and sinister.
Yeah, it's a bit more seriously sounding than the other Inquisitors with helmets. So yeah,
it's a voice behind that mask.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit like somebody I know from a certain something.
It's not him.
Okay.
I hope not, but it kind of sounds like him a little bit.
God. Wait, no, show. Okay, so the one Senator Sion is Xion. Yeah, who the fuck cares?
The one.
Is he the dad?
Yeah.
Oh, he's the dad of the like one character in
the main character.
The main character in what is it called?
Resistance. Yeah, the anime.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
No, yeah, me neither. She did.
Yeah.
The art style was cool. It just didn't grip me.
No.
Siri.
This episode got me wanting more, though.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm still.
Give me 33 minutes. It's like, what was it? Average Clone Wars timeline episode. So it's like, oh.
Yeah, and the goons that Balin sent after Ahsoka and Sabine were, I'm pretty sure, the same ones that Ahsoka absolutely sliced up in Mando season 2. Pretty sure.
Yeah, they were really cool.
The magistrate. Morgan.
Makes sense that you have the same mercenary crew.
Yeah, and like also a bunch of HK units, which like it's I believe it's now the line is now HK 87. So we've moved up from 47 to 87, and they must have gone down in quality because they need so many, and like you would. Back in the day, you would send HK-47 in there. He would kill all the meat bags.
Old Republic was a different time, man. It was a different era altogether. It was hardcore.
It was like the 60s and 70s. It was a different time, okay?
It was rough.
We did some questionable things. Not really.
I will say, like, it was very cool, the whole training sequence with Hu Yang actually using like the actual, like, training words.
Yeah.
And
it shows you the precision where she sliced too.
Yes.
I was
like lightsaber placement. Yeah.
I was very impressed that they used the little hints of Bo-Katan's there. I was like, I'm watching you.
Yes.
That old Republic comment, like, yeah, the 50s and 60s. That's like our dads, like our mom and dads back in the day, complaining, "Oh, these kids in this generation got it easy. They're so good." Back in my day, in the old Republic.
Yes.
No, but I do feel like it's cool that we saw training. I feel like we don't see enough training in Star Wars. It's just kind of always like in the background, or like it was nice to actually see like them going through the motions and stuff like that. Like it was the same thing like when they were doing training in Mando, like all the Mandalorians were doing like the yeah, like it was
the Mandos,
when they're in that desert planet with the big crocodile. But they're like training it. Like I thought that was cool. Like I like seeing that sort of stuff
happening. All the familiar faces.
I know they're popping up, man.
What's up, Hawks? So many beautiful faces at one time. Hey. Good of you to stop by. Good to see you. Yeah, we've had like everyone that everyone was busy, but
that's what happens when you wear too much musk. Too much
it's probably because Vor's been hiding his face this whole time.
Oh,
but if he let it out, we'd probably get even more people.
I thought we were turning it differently first.
Huh. No, he's hiding the face, but I mean, if he put it on there, we'd probably get 3,000 viewers, maybe.
It's just a mask.
Maybe be too dangerous. We would get people that we don't want. So. Weaven says better than the first two, but still just okay. Yeah, I mean,
this felt short.
It was short. Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, I really liked the episode. It just felt short to me.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah. There is something about like the ending being basically like the villain being like, all right, hunt them down, and then it ends. It's like, no, come on, I want to see.
It's that wanting more feeling. Yeah.
You could tell it was like, okay, this is either the credits are about to roll any second, or we're about to get a whole nother sequence.
Love that cliffhanger. All right.
Very much enjoyed the planet that they were on.
Wants to be in that longing stage for the next episode. AHSOKA literally space wizard.
Like, dude, when they were driving by in those little ships, and she did like a backflip, like I knew that was gonna happen. I knew she was gonna cut one with the lightsaber.
Well,
like
honestly,
Luke cut the speeder in Return of the
Yeah. Well, honestly, Avela was saying it, but we weren't unmuted. But like that was such a AHSOKA thing to do. And she was like, I wish you would do that more often, like even not in space, like doing flips like that. Because I mean, AHSOKA, that's really her fighting style.
Well, last time we seen her on the wings of a ship, she kind of landed on a planet and wreaked havoc on Mandalorians. So.
Oh no.
My only thing, it was cool.
Like, oh yeah, I love the jump. We were like, I hated that.
It was cool that she was like, but I'm like at the same time, I'm like her deflecting like maybe the cannons aren't as strong on, and this gets into like technical mumbo jumbo. So like, we're in Star Wars, who cares? But like the velocity at which like one of those blasters from the ship would be like coming at her, like I figured like. They'd be able to deflect it. I just don't know if she'd be able to hold it. Again, it's Star Wars. Who cares? Like, there's explosions in space. Like, logic goes out the window. But I don't know. I just like it'd be like I don't know.
I have something about that, Max. In one of the novels I was reading recently, they actually explained that the closer the Star Destroyer got like to the atmosphere and in atmosphere, the more powerful the lasers would hit its target. So maybe because she was in space, she was saved.
And I can also double down on that because in The Force Unleashed, when you pull it down from the sky, when those turbo lasers start hitting, you start taking a lot more damage. So checkmates.
To Weaven's point, though, I mean, we have seen multiple times like actual like space combat, in suits. I mean, Clone Wars, there are multiple scenes as far as I recollect. Oh, right. Oh, and it just looked wrong in live action. I got it. Right. Okay. I thought it was well done in this case. I thought the suit was just very well done because it looked so similar to her underwater suit. Carmen says, I thought she was going to pull a layup.
That's weird.
Yeah, no, luckily AHSOKA is going in with a suit. Yes.
I don't have a coffee, but I will drink to that cardinal sin you just
said. Just imagine Anakin in that cockpit again. Yeah, I mean, if Anakin was in that cockpit, I think their fighter would have been out a bit earlier. Don't get a reference. Oh. Yeah, we got it. We got it.
He's like that friend. He's like, just like you remember when it happened? Do you remember?
Not really.
Remember this movie that we all were trying to forget? No,
not a thing. Not a damn thing.
What did you like about the episode Coffee? I'm just curious because there was a lot that I liked. The only thing I didn't like was that the ending was obvious. Like it was like, okay, it's short. Here's the end.
Yeah, I mean, this was the. Well, I mean, I think. This was the 30-minute one.
This is supposed to be
okay, yeah, right. Like from leaks, this is supposed to be the shortest one, and I think the next one is that we know so far. But the leaks have been accurate so far, so probably correct. But the next one is supposed to be almost an hour again. Yeah. Right.
How many episodes are there? Are there 8?
8, I think, as usual with live action. Yeah.
We got 5 more.
Who's directing the next one?
Dave Filoni's 5, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I hope we get to see Thrawn on the next one. I'd like them to at least introduce him kind of early on, so you can kind of build that atmosphere to the show. You know.
Coffee is saying that he loved the politics showing the fundamental flaws in the New Republic government. Yes. And I think that was like very accurate to how like any source material has portrayed the New Republic.
Yeah. Even the newer stuff. Like I heard Avela mention Bloodlines. That was very reminiscent of Bloodlines and how the New Republic was really just full of red tape and bureaucrats arguing over dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of doing
I'm even surprised that they have a defense fleet, because in Heir to the Empire they were pretty much like it was so mind-boggling, because in Heir to the Empire they almost start demilitarizing immediately instead of even having a defense.
That's what they're doing.
No, but I mean, you saw at the shipyard they had like at least 9 of those new heavy cruisers that they're building.
I mean,
because in
sequels they have completely
nothing. Yeah, I know. We'll get. I mean, maybe Thrawn helps with that. Thrawn destroys all of them.
Well, he does attack the shipyards in Heir to the Empire.
That is very true. I mean, I honestly hope we see some of that, because I thought that was one of the most realistic and interesting parts about Heir to the Empire was the whole act of Thrawn basically attacking New Republic shipyards or fleets and stealing the ships, not destroying them, but actually acquiring them for his fleet. Really appreciate it.
Might get to see a lot of ships get destroyed in Filoni's movie too, to wrap all this up.
Right.
If there's a big war or something coming up.
Very true. Yeah, but I mean, even with all the things that I've said, that I mean, the things that I'm saying about Ahsoka, I mean, it's not set in stone yet. They might also just completely bamboozle us with sort of misleading us, and then it is sort of just in that realm of like Chirrut level of.
Yeah, but she's trying to move a mug.
Yeah, but she failed so far. Mugged, undefeated.
Think you win this time.
Yeah, but I mean, besides that, I thought I think Hugh Yang just continues to be an absolute win in every scenario.
Love him.
I love everything he says. I love everything he does. It's Hugh Yang.
I thought we were gonna get some good Chopper content.
Yeah, no Chopper this episode.
Yeah.
The murder droid.
Like something quick right before Jason ran over. He went wah 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 wah.
Yeah. Like they were talking about Chopper and Jason doing mischief. I didn't see any mischief.
Exactly.
He was off on the other screen killing a whole lot of other things, doing his murder.
Yeah, that kill streak just going up. Yeah. Gosh, I would love to see Hu Yang and Chopper interact with each other. Well, they keep saying former imps are in all levels of new government, so wouldn't be surprised if Republic ships defect from. I mean, that might also be something. I mean, they also. We saw that in Mando season 3 with like the right hand of Moff Gideon, being a, now New Republic asset. But we all saw where the true allegiance lied. So yeah, they're not really being that great with their tests, or I don't know how they determine if they're loyal. Hu Yang for Jack.
Yes.
I'm sure he would do everything according to Jedi protocol. Definitely.
David Tennant can do anything. He was a doctor, for God's sake.
All right, guys. I need to pack for Dragon Con. Oh, yeah, that's soon. I'll try to send some photos. Oh, nice. Yeah. I mean, I'll definitely check your Instagram.
Awesome.
By the way, anyone who doesn't have Weaven's Instagram for stuff like Dragon Con especially, highly recommend it. He always... he suits up himself. I think one of his coolest ones is the could you call it Darth Vader samurai sort of?
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. I keep forgetting that on Instagram. I found it one
badass stuff.
Yeah,
I actually got to see that in person.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, so go check that out. Weaven, you have a good one. Have fun at DragonCon. We'll see the pictures you sent. Hey, what's up?
A lot of I was about to say, getting a lot of people in here.
Faces are coming.
Put a lot of Axe spy spray on or something. What'd you do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think next episode is gonna be more exciting, as we've said now already many times. Yeah, no worries.
Happy, joy.
They're all bots. They're all clones. They're not real. Yeah, probably like AI was like already blended into the internet, and they're just copying the people, making us believe they're watching.
It was when we were voting for which is better, phase 1 or phase 2. As soon as we said clone,
oh yeah,
with a million more on the way.
Maybe it's just a bunch of clones joining the chat, thinking we're talking about armor.
Yeah, Brent, no worries. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, never forget that thing.
Yes, a lot of familiar faces today. No, really appreciate it. Like, I don't know who's like still in here, but we got 10 people watching, so I'm assuming some of them. But really appreciate you guys stopping by. It's good to see you guys. Long time no see. That's how many. JT just showed you how many. There you go. If you didn't know already.
Until we get 11, and then you're gonna be like, ah, crap.
Oh, I got 11. Hold on.
No. Well, even when that's a hard one. Oh,
this is a free street, no fee.
Yeah, let's not go there, all right?
You gotta go to JT's Patreon for that.
That is bonus content.
You heard it here first, folks. Maul, what we start what is it the kids doing now? Fans only or something like? No, Patreon. Patreon, you get some uploads. You get some uploads of some pretty good stuff.
Yeah. You can make millions of dollars, JT. Just start your own OnlyFans. I'm sure you'll.
Just look at the love you're getting in the chat.
And you can count to people with your toes. That could be your thing.
What?
How do we get there?
All right.
And if it goes beyond 11?
I mean, there are... I've stopped talking, Charlie.
Listen, if we go beyond 11, there's a medical issue.
And fingers, I don't know.
Oh, man.
And now we got Tim in the chat as well.
Oh, come on, don't make me.
I think he wants you to count, JT.
Yeah. All right, JT, put him up.
He's asking you what your toe rating is for the episode.
It's over 9,000.
Oh,
God.
Out of 10.
Don't tempt me.
Yeah. It's a bad idea, I'm telling you.
White shirt comes out, no one's safe.
Oh, so what's the consensus? God. I'm so sorry. We're already like so far away from the episode.
Yeah, we went from Star Wars to somewhere else.
I think the consensus is that the build-up towards the next episode is complete, and we can await some sweet lightsaber battles next time.
Yeah.
Ditto.
I like the space fight. I mean, I feel like we got a lot of good, ship time out of this episode, which we don't always get.
Yeah.
Those ships were cool too. There's like a General Grievous style, like pod racer almost. That kind of looked like a hybrid thing going on.
Well,
Max,
honestly,
we got to redo the list.
It, but I have the same thought. Honestly, it looked like World War One sort of type of plane, like almost like World War One planes.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm sure that's also the vibe that we're going for, like sort of like also with the blasters like in the front and sort of the rapid fire. I think that was probably the inspiration, which I mean. Obviously, George drew off of. Well, primarily
he did.
But,
yeah, did he edit together like fighter pilot stuff for to show
for the Millennium Falcon battle scene with the TIE fighters? I'm pretty sure he edited together like just World War II movie footage together to sort of make that scene. Yeah.
Oh, and I'm sure there was a callback to when Sabine hit that first guy. She's like, I got one. That was like Luke in Millennium Falcon.
You know, right, kid,
don't get. Yeah, you know the rest. Yeah,
exactly. And the training scene with the mask and everything.
Well, I mean, it was also literally like how am I supposed to see in this thing? Yeah.
Some cool references.
Dude, I already hear the 3D modelers like being like getting all the references. Gotta model the mask tonight. Gotta get it out tomorrow for Instagram.
It is honestly impressive how quickly those 3D modelers like get stuff done. Like I forget the one guy's name, but like he made like already like I think he's now working on the armor of Marok.
Oh, like Pew Pew Crafts or something.
He's always super fast.
I think it's Pew Pew Crafts. I think that's.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think
I've seen that. Yeah.
Nice.
We got thumbs and we got feet.
It started.
Feet. Lord have mercy.
All right. Well, I would say that we finish this with everyone's final thoughts.
Yeah, I gotta go vacuum my lawn.
The upper pastor of the upper receiver.
Right?
He means make content for his Patreon.
No. What did you think in total of the episode?
Was that? Oh,
Max.
Go order.
Max, okay.
What are we doing? What we thought of the episode?
Just final thoughts on the episode.
I mean, kind of like just to rehash everything. Like it was good. It was short but good. You know, I like the dog fights. The weaving through the Purgles were cool. I just wish it was longer, but besides that, thumbs up.
All right, JT.
He's good. Max.
He's good.
He's good. Yeah, it was very enjoyable. I love the space combat. Ahsoka doing a very Clone Wars thing, taking or very Anakin thing, I should say, taking initiative, and just when under fire, just thinking outside of the box and doing something like that. Pretty cool. I love the look of Cetos. The little like the red trees. It's very like wizardly, ethereal feeling. Pretty cool. Can't wait to see what's next week.
It's a cool setting. Yeah, I agree. I think the plan is a nice. I guess it's not like crazy at all, but it's a nice, just different Star Wars planet.
Yeah, it's like in the Bad Batch was it season 2 when they were trying to steal those crates and the trees were like the cyan blue color. It looked like the bird, basically, but it was a little subtle change. It's nice.
All right, Jessica Maul, what did you guys think? I like how they just look at it.
I liked it a lot. I liked. I mean, it felt almost like we got to focus on everything outside of lightsabers, except for that little space deflection we got, And then it almost seems like next episode will be lightsaber heavy, which I'm excited about as well. And my only complaint is that the shortness, where once we saw Ray Stevenson, I was like, this feels like the end, and then it was.
Yeah, I literally looked at you and went, they're not 30-minute episodes, are they? And you went, no. And then it cut to black.
I was like, I don't think so.
The episode was like, watch me.
I liked that reminded me of Rebels and like the tone and the space fighting and stuff like that. And it's gonna drive me crazy, like trying to figure out why the hell they're training Sabine on Force stuff. I just wish they would have like already told us, but it's fine. I'll wait.
I'm hoping they just need more help, like you're saying that they're short-handed. They need someone else that can wield a lightsaber.
Anything they can get. I mean, even in Mandalorian, just give him the darksaber, right?
Yep, but that's what I think.
There's a bit more to that, but yeah, sure.
That's like actually, puts on his glasses.
That's fine. I totally feel it. But anything else before I just making sure? Nope. Oh, okay. Charlie.
Space whales.
Space whales.
Yeah, that's literally what I yelled in front of everyone. Space whale. Well, I said something else, but no, I loved it all. Martial arts background, very much enjoyed seeing Bo-Katan's and actually doing that. I could tell the actress had done not like a full thing, but I could tell what they were doing. Then it's always a pleasure hearing David Tennant's voice. He was one of my favorite doctors in Doctor Who. So having him return as Hugh Yang, I can't get enough of it. Loved the outside maneuver of Miss Fulcrum herself. AHSOKA just slices the people, does like a cartwheel, and it's awesome. It was ridiculously awesome and out of left field, and I'm all for it. Seeing Kanan's son, and if he ever comes into play, looking forward to the next one. I have spoken. Call that.
All right. Before you get to say your piece, I just want to address really quick comments. I know how rude. Brent says, "Nice to see you guys again. I'll try to get here sooner next time. The early drop time helps a lot." Yes, it's good to see you too. So I really do hope that you're able to join us next time and watch it live with us. Steve, I'm not sure if we've met yet. So if you're new, welcome. Good to have you. I don't know if you're aware, but the finger thing is very dangerous at the moment. JT, keep yourself in check. To Davidson,
I can count.
Happy Star Wars fan here. Hope you all take care till next week. All right, T, have a good one. Nice of you to drop a by. And Stanley says it was like watching a new episode of Rebels, which, to be fair, that's I think exactly what this is trying to do. So good on that. Yes, Hu Yang is really good. All right, you get to say your piece on the episode.
Yes, I have not decided yet if I will rage quit the show or not.
Oh.
That's all.
Okay. It has not yet been decided.
No.
Any further comments?
No.
No. Okay. Yes, I liked the politics. I like that it's just exactly what the timeline I think is supposed to do, is just show that the politicians did not achieve anything during the war and are now doing a very good job at basically fundamentally giving reasons on why the peace is not going to hold. So I really like that. Other than that, I really like the training scene itself with Hugh Yang training Sabine, with the way he did it, and with like just the different stances and the actual like key words and like terms. Like I'm not I don't remember all of them, just like that. But I'm pretty sure some of those are like in those like Jedi, like in the Jedi book where they actually explain the stances and stuff. So that was very cool. Space fight was a nice callback to just Falcon or the Ghost sort of warfare. And oddly enough, call me crazy, but one of the things that I liked the most was honestly the headpiece that Shin had while piloting, because it I don't know, just simple things like that just scream Star Wars to me. So that was nice. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some cool fights next episodes. And yeah. Steve says, mostly hanging in Obsession, Mad Cave, Sheaf, Chaz, just sub though. Hey, appreciate it. Yeah. Friends with all of them. They're good guys. I am not in their channels and Discords as much as I would like to be. But hey, appreciate you stopping by. Much love to them back. Much love to you. So appreciate it. Brent says, the red trees on the planet remind me of Clone Wars and Tales of the Jedi. Yeah.
Ah, nice.
It just overall has I think a Star Wars nuance to it. So definitely a nice design. But
Time to sleep.
Time to sleep. Yeah, it's 5 a.m. for us. So
Okay.
we're going to end it here. But thanks to everyone for stopping by. We had like about 10 people at least. I think even 11 at some points watching the stream. So I really appreciate you guys stopping by. A lot of good friends that we haven't seen in a while dropping in the chat. Thank you, obviously, as always, for being on the panel with me. And you? Okay. All of their stuff will be linked in the description. I think now that I think about it, I forgot to do it on the last one, so I'll do that too. But please go check out everyone. They all got cool stuff going on. Appreciate you all, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah,